All right. Another night. Subnautica. Decided that, sorry. Weird notification on Subnautica. Get to that in a moment. Figured why not jump back into this. It's been going well. Feel like we're making progress. Slow progress. The game tells you how long you've been playing every single time that you open the game. And I've put like a day and 3 hours in. It's so easy to get lost in the game and just go. And it has been a lot of fun playing it. But wow, there's a lot of time. A lot of time. But much needed time in the game world. It's a lot of fun just disconnecting from reality for a few hours and playing something like this. Although this game might not be the best for me tonight, considering ever have one of those days that you feel like you're just running full force on a hamster wheel, trying to get somewhere, but you never get where you're trying to go. I feel like that was my entire day today. Had a few things I needed to get done. Tried so hard to accomplish any of them, but just continually ran into different little snags. And at the end, I feel like I barely did anything. Which very well may be how this ends up feeling on the game as well. I am getting to a point now where it's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do entirely, right? Like survive, maybe escape, like get off of the planet. We know there's an alien construct. I don't know how to find that. My crush depth on most of my vehicles is getting pretty good. Like I'm getting down to like 900 meters for crush depth. And I am able to now kind of take my prawn places and mine out nice deposits of materials. But to what end? I don't know. And that's sort of what I'm going to explore tonight. I'm just going to get in here and start figuring out what we can do. Maybe start on a second base. But I know we need to start pushing further in. But like what? Look for crashes, right? Find more stuff. The last crash I found was pretty substantial. The only thing that was there that I hadn't had yet was the propulsion arm for the prawn. So I don't know. Am I getting to a point where I've already like uncovered all of the main pieces and now I'm just supposed to do something with them? The nice thing about this game is that even without an objective clear in mind, I still feel like I want to play it. I want to see what else I can find. Beacons are going to be a big thing. Going to start laying beacons down just to kind of keep my bearings while I'm out away from the base. So I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. But we will see how things unfold. And just kind of come up with a plan as we go. So, with that said, I already have the game loaded, by the way. I'm learning, so I have 5 minutes of game loading time. Alright. One thing that I can say pretty confidently is that this thing is a power hog. It's just takes so much power. Which I guess that's probably something that we should do, right? Get a couple more... Taking that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Get a couple more chargers built. So my power is a little low, so we probably need to go fill the bioreactor here. Unless I did that at the end of last. That might have been... Can use one more potato. And I can use the other potatoes. Delicious. Yeah, I built the aquarium. I really I really like this thing. It's kind of cool. I just have like one of each of the fish that I can get my hands on easily. I should try to get some one of the Oculus fish. Seamoth is docked. Everything's docked. So really the only thing I need to be doing is focusing on charging up my my power cells. And I should probably look at getting the mod. Do I have to... I think I need to go down here. Prawn mod. Oh, the propulsion arm. Whoop-de-doo. I don't know if I care too much about the torpedo system. I already have the depth module. Did I get that to level 3? I think I might have. I don't know. I maybe have to go actually onto the Cyclops to get... Crush depth is 900.
Captain, all systems online.
Redock. Is that the 3? It is the 3. So that's the max depth, is 900 on the Seamoth. Which really makes me wonder, like, what will the max depth get to on the Cyclops? The Cyclops max depth, I think, started at 500, and then,
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
It's okay. That's fine. No vehicle docked. Upgrades. Alright, so I can have 6 of these in here. And we should see what the fabrication table will cost. Alright, so the shield generator. Can I make that polyaniline? I have no idea. Engine efficiency module. Alright, that's something we definitely need. I can. Hydrochloric acid. Deep mush and salt. Oh, my goodness. Well, I've got news for you. I've got salt for days. Can we... How much power do you eat? Just sitting here, huh? I mean, you're producing oxygen. I should take the health pack out of here. Maybe I should make another... Do I have... I don't... I'm just trying to think here the best things to do for, like, preparation. I could make another locker for just kind of storing, you know, as many of the med packs as I can on that. And, like, I worry, what if the thing gets sunk, you know? There's always so many menacing sounds. Whoa, now. So that hurts me. I know I have the ability to get a better suit that I can withstand heat, which probably makes a lot of sense to do now. Oh yeah, and I'm undecided on what upgrade I want. Alright, hang on. Let's see what the upgrade for the... Oh, nickel ore and kyanite. That's right. We still have yet to find any nickel ore. I don't know if it's going to be another magnetite situation where it's just super easy to find and I haven't found it yet. But kyanite, I haven't seen anything for that I know of. We have a high capacity. I feel like the high capacity is probably better. My maneuverability right now is pretty decent. I don't really have much of a problem with it. So I need 4 lithium, which actually pretty sure I have. Lithium. I still have it in my common or my rares. Okay. Get 4 of those. Allow us to make ourselves the locker down on the Cyclops. I need to take that off for a moment. Oh, yeah. I don't fully remember how much I had, but I feel like that's definitely a lot more, right? Alright. Good on that. Yeah, I don't have what I need for that. Oh yeah, I was thinking that I could use this at that crash site. But I may as well soup it up. So, the computer chip and the magnetite. 2 magnetite and a computer chip. Computer chip is gonna be a gold and 2 copper for copper wire. Hey. Oh, and I'll need table, shelf, coral. Table coral. I put shelf in there. Perfect. Yeah, can I locate nickel ore? No. I feel like this list was significantly longer not that long ago. What did I do wrong? Oh, I didn't get the gun. Whoa, wait. Well, thank goodness I didn't make that already. I forgot that I found that. That's pretty epic. Alright, now I do have heavy synthetic fiber. Oh, see, no, I don't have synthetic fibers. But it's here. Fiber mesh and blood oil. I can make that. Oh, wow. 3 blood oil for one of those? blood oil is huge. Takes up so much space in the inventory. Oh no. Alright. Is that power cell fully charged? Yes. Those things charge pretty quickly. I have been playing for 20 minutes already. Okay. One, two, three. We'll have to keep that in mind. Probably need to grab more blood oil. Why am I doing anything right now? How much room does that take up in my inventory? Only one slot. That's nice. Alright, so that gives me this, which I just need a fiber mesh and I can make synthetic fibers. What else did the suit need? Physical protection, survival in extreme temperatures. Yeah, whatever. Diamond. 2 diamond, and yeah, this is easy. Because I actually have a fair amount of diamond now. Alright, so maybe not a ton, but, you know, enough. And then I need fiber mesh. Okay. So, synthetic fibers. And then reinforced dive suit. Yes. Sodas. What are they good for? Absolutely nothing. I'm gonna copy struck for that. Alright. Why the gloves? Huh? Oh yeah, I feel like a brand new boy. Alright, radiation suit. Goodbye. Radiation helmet. Goodbye. I still have my rebreather on. Radiation gloves. Goodbye. Okay. Everything else is needed for the other modifications. What? This ain't gonna fly. I gotta get... I gotta get better power supply going on over here. I think the nuclear power is gonna be the way to go. Potato power is great, but... Did I miscounted. But it's not great enough. So how do we want to work that? Well, that would be ideal, wouldn't it? Yeah. All right. What's this say it needs? There's 5 titanium. I know, it seems random where it is. And there's a good reason for that. Because it is random where it is. But there's a method to the madness. I really should put, like, better lights and stuff out here. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Oh, yeah, that's absolutely perfect. Now, what we want to do is that, and that, and that. I need more titanium. And honestly, I'm probably gonna need lithium after all this is said and done as well, because we're gonna need to put reinforcements in. Otherwise, we're gonna have problems, so. Well, there goes my lithium. Perfect. Yeah, and then if we bring a turn out. Is that what it should be? Should it be a turn? Or did I make a mistake altogether? Should have I done,
Seek fluid intake.
Please. Not right now. Should I do that? And put like a little storage bin over there. You can put the alien poop up there, because that's sort of where I need it. Right, and then I can do the same here. Very nice. And then here. And then here. Are you kidding me? It's not. Spoiler alert, this game never jokes. Alright, yeah, I know. Fluid intake. I'm on it. See how much water I have? Like, it's not a
Vital
problem.
signs
Alright.
stabilizing.
I could drink water for days. I don't need that. I just need to finish this. Please. Alright, so now the other issue, of course, is going to be how do we get in up here? I think that it does probably make sense to put an entry point here, which I'm going to need to go get a piece of quartz for. Frustrating. Quartz. Thank you. Hatch. Why? Oh man. Gonna have to run and get some more scrap metal. Let's take some of this. And actually, did I unload all of my titanium? Because I know I had some in the ship, in the Cyclops. Oh wow, what do you know? Oh, cool. Oh yeah. All right. Now, the nuclear reactor. Now, we do have to figure out here how you go about making nuclear rods or whatever. The fuel, alright. Where? I feel like it's gonna be using that uranite. But maybe not. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, so how long does it go for? Alright, lead, glass, 3 uranite, lead. Oh, I can make it. I'm gonna make it down below. So, oh, and well, yeah. What do I need for that? A plastisteel, advanced wiring kit, and 3 lead. Plastisteel, plastisteel. Dun dun da da da. 3 lead. What was it? Plastisteel. 3 lead. Where is it? I'm not thinking. I'm scrolling aimlessly, and I'm probably passing it. I know I'm passing it. Oh my goodness. Tools. Machines. Modification state. Vehicle upgrade. Scanner room. Cyclops. Upgrade. Base pieces. Base wall. Exterior. Interior module. Interior rooms. Okay. Advanced wiring kit. Dumb. Alright. Advanced wiring kit. I believe takes a wiring kit. Yup. Wiring kit's just 2 silver. So I need 2 silver, 2 gold. 2 silver, 3 gold, 2 copper. Okay. Wire. Wiring kit. An advanced wiring kit. Wonderful. And then also plastisteel. Oh, it took 2 lithium. I forget about this. Do I have everything that I need? It's a scanner room sounds a little bit creepier than I wish it did. Yes, I have enough. I hope this isn't a mistake. Dun, dun, dun.
Exercise caution when handling radioactive materials. Exposure risks corrupting your PDA's recording of the circumstances of your death.
Is that something that I should legitimately be concerned about? It sounds more concerning than I think it will be. So, it's inactive. How many, like, rods can it take? Oh, no. And what did it need for one of those? I feel like it was more than I wanted it to be. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Lead, glass. So we would need 4 lead, 4 glass, and 12 uranite crystals. Well, I don't know if we have that, to be completely honest. You're inactive too? What is this? Oh wow, my power capability has really gone through the roof though. Okay. Take a look at the uranite crystals. Quartz, lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, lead. We have 4 of those. Uranite. Is that in here? It is, and I don't have enough. So what we will do... Get out of here. Glass. Well, I only have enough for 2, so... Let's put 2 of these back. Okay. Glass. Glass.
Calorie intake recommended.
I know, it's recommended, but... I mean... Not that big of a deal. Lead. I need quartz because we're gonna make some lockers upstairs here. I'll cook this fish that I got. Cook him and eat him.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And also, while we're at it, drink one of them. Alright, how are you? Are you good? You're still full of potatoes. That's all that matters. What we want to do is create ourselves a nice little locker here for alien poop. Because alien poop is apparently the best poop. To be putting in our thing over there. Next, a wall locker to hold our radiation rods. Radiation rods. Rods. Yeah. Because honestly, I just don't feel like carrying these around with me. It just seems like a bad idea in general. Why do I have that? Field generator module, perhaps? I remember coming up here with the intention of building a shield generator. Vehicle upgrades hull. Preemptively hardens the chassis before collision. Eliminating damage under normal conditions. Moth prawn compatible. Interesting. Cyclops upgrades. This is what I wanted. Rendering it invulnerable for a brief period of time. Right, we need an advanced wiring kit. Poly stuff, which I think needed the uranite as well. Which I just used all of. No. Hydrochloric. Right. Deep shrooms. Yeah, I'm definitely losing my mind a little bit, but yeah, that's okay. Oh wow. The oxygen efficiency seems significantly better.
Captain.
Maybe not. I don't know. Seemed better. Deep shroomage. And salt. Do that. And we'll grab 2 salts. Okay, and then we make hydrochloric acid. More. Yes. Whatever. Okay. We need that. Now. What's left on that recipe? Advanced wiring kit. Need a wiring kit. 2 silvers. 2 silvers, 3 golds, 2 coppers. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. I think it's copper wire, computer chip, copper wire. Oh, I forgot the stupid coral. Oh, that's all I have coral I've got. I'll have to go grab some of that. I should do a quick run, get some coral, and is poop in here? Poop is in here. Got the poop. All right. No. Okay. Do I have what it takes to construct an advanced wiring kit? Yeah. Excellent. Alright, now I should have what I need to build that. Absolutely outstanding. Man-made items. Such as hydrochloric acid. Is this dead? That's exciting. I can use a dead one, I think. Waste time charging it. Just to hurl it into the abyss. But these things do charge quick, you know? 100 and 100. 0. Beautiful. Are you guys done? Yeah, you are. Alright, I'll just take all of this.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay. Engine efficiency. So I'm assuming those do stack. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that makes sense. Haven't really needed that, though, so... I feel like I don't want this back here. That's stupid. I don't know why you would put that there. So just in case I have some spare modules, I'll throw them in there. So I think I can get like a couple of these and put them in there. Which, I mean, kind of would be a good call. Oh yeah, I wanted to upgrade this guy. I'm all over the place. We also need to make more power cells. Hello? Is there just a battery chilling in there? Okay. propulsion modification station. I need a computer chip. So, right.
Calorie intake recommended.
Ugh. All right, Mom. Hang on. Hey, buddy. Stop. Why are you? He's gone. That was a perfectly good cooked fish. Lost. I can't tell if that guy is like infected. Does it matter anymore? Because I am infected already, so it's like kind of pointless to try to not be, right? I don't like those guys. These guys, however, are very good.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Delicious. Now, can we get some more coral? Aw, come on. Inventory, why? Why you gotta do this? What am I carrying on me? And a lot of quartz for one thing. That alien poop for another. Let me go ahead and take the alien poop up. Quartz. Quartz. Salt. Oh, water. Hello? What? Okay. You're inactive because you hate me. Of course, my inventory's full. Perfect. Okay, so like, what do we got? Got a lot of coral, which is good. Yeah, no, I need another one. Sometimes I worry about myself. And then I stop. And I get over it. Alright. More coral up here. That piece. Where did it go? Oh man, don't tell me it like got eaten or something. That's frustrating. Okay. Well, regardless, we do have enough to create a computer chip. So, what do we got on? Okay, we're gonna need the whole caboodle here. We need two silver. We already have a copper wire. I feel like I needed that for something else, but we're just gonna go ahead and use it anyway. So that means we don't need the 2 copper, but we will need the 3 gold. Now we're starting to use up our supplies, which is a good thing. I'm starting to think that it was pointless to gather all that crap. Did we need a wiring kit? I feel like I just was stupid. I almost made an advanced wiring kit. Oh well. Yeah, buddy. I mean, to be honest, I don't think it's really all that important that we have this thing, but... we have this thing. Okay, so we gotta return our gold. Buy gold. Our coral. We don't need all that. And then... in the man-made... put that in there. Probably gonna need to move some of that stuff around. In our titanium store, which I am curious. I didn't check that to see if we had more titanium in the Cyclops here. And then we got to get some batteries, power cells made, so that we can keep this thing running for a whole 5 minutes. How much power does that save having them off? You know? I don't know, personally. The heck? Oh, that's nice. They're just floating on the wall. Whatever. Alright. Supplies. Perfect. I guess I could have put that stuff in here. Probably would have looked a lot nicer, huh? Instead of out here, where it's like very obviously floating. Ugh. Yeah, but you know, this area is somewhat locked down, it seems like. So if we get flooding or something, this compartment will at least be isolated enough, I feel like. Whereas, like, this one... well, that might seal up in the event of, like, a leak or something. I don't want this thing to sink, although I can say that it would probably be pretty exciting to have to deal with. Alright, so now all we need to do is deal with power cells, which...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
How do we make power cells, first of all? What's in my sea glide? And that thing is huge. Hate that. I should probably get that. I mean, this is all sort of cool. A stasis rifle. I feel like, though, then you end up just, like, carrying all this gear. I mean, I guess better to have it in case you need it, right? Power cell. It's 2 batteries and silicone rubber. extra. I mean, I guess I could make some batteries, right? Like, they're not too bad. Acid mush and copper. Mush. Yeah, make 4 extra batteries. That will help the cause. Battery? Battery. 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 And silicone rubber. How do we make silicone rubber? Creepvine seed cluster. Well, that's not good because those take up a lot of space. So I better throw literally everything I just did back in here. Okay. Be back. Guess I'll take this time to find some supplies. That's it. I wonder if I can make a backpack or something, like somehow expand my my personal inventory. Not in here, I can't. Equipment. No. Fins. Oh yeah, isn't there like a fin upgrade? Ultra glide fins. I don't think I have those, right? No, I just have standard fins. Silicone rubber, titanium, and a piece of lithium. Should actually be pretty easy then. Silicone rubber needs this stuff. That's apparently it. Okay. Hello. Not just aimlessly making this either. Although... So one of those creates 2 of them. Oh no. Alright, I better get rid of some of the stuff down here that I don't really need. I don't think I need that stuff. I'll throw some of these in there. This and that. Be sure I don't need any of that stuff anymore. So that will go in my junk cabinet. What's this cabinet? Creepy egg cabinet. Yeah, let me just dump some of this garbo over here, so I'm not wasting inventory space. The likes. Oh, I guess I could use... That'd be like the perfect thing to put in here, right? Except that I can't... literally keep anything in here because there's no actual space in this thing. It's useless. It's a pointless thing to grab. Fins, titanium, and lithium. Why did I not check that before I came up here? So 1 lithium and 1 titanium. Oh, my sweet lithium. Stop. Okay. And then my fins, which I have on my actual person. I get these. Thank you. Upgrade. Heck yeah.
Seek fluid intake.
Shut up. Can't you be happy for me? I've got new fins. Look at these. It's considerably faster. So they say, oh, my peeper. Meeting it.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay. I think we're good. Now, I will throw this in there. And we're gonna get a bunch of batteries out of here. Except for 4. I made 4 spare. I should be able to turn the rest of these into power cells. It's just 2 normal batteries wrapped up in the silicone rubber. Enough to make 6? I think I do. Perfect. Alright, so I should have 7 of these. I only see 6. Is there still one over here? There's only 6, but there is 1 out there. So that's what I wanted. I wanted to have 1 power cell sitting back here waiting. What do I have on my person other than batteries? I don't think I need that rubber, silicone rubber there. Get these out of here so they're not clogging production. Throw the salt away. Hello. Thank ya. And I'll keep the 3rd bottle of water. Chuck that in there. Potatoes. Are you done? Actually, like, done running. Oh my goodness. Please. And I still never checked the Cyclops storage, so I don't know if we have titanium out there or not. But if we do or we don't, I don't think I care. Huh. I don't know. Is that everything we need? Why am I carrying that? I don't know. It was supposed to go in here. I don't want that anymore. Okay. We've stoked the engine. It's not doing the best of jobs of generating the power necessary. But that's okay. Huh? I need uranite. I need alien poop. We need so many things. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really feel a considerable upgrade in speed.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh. Excuse me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Perfect. Equally as perfect. Thank you. Yeah. Now here's the thing about power sources, right? It is lower than I want it to be. Mods and bats. Huh, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we had a whole extra set. You know, if push comes to squeeze, we have that to fall back onto. Oh yeah, fire suppression. Man, I'm gonna be so disappointed if this thing, you know, goes down. Alright, let's seal her up. We're good. Oh yeah, we're good. How's this? It's got some titanium in it. I'm okay with that. Oh! I wanted to get some beacons. What's that gonna run me? Deployables... Beacons. Beacons are so cheap. Okay, titanium and copper. I should probably kill the power, so that we're not just, like, gobbling up power. And I should also charge these batteries while I'm gone. Put new batteries in, charge up the old. Alright. I don't know what I just picked up. Copper, alright. I wonder if I should go down there with the sea moth, see if there's anything else that I've missed. Anything here? Yeah. Take that. How's my inventory look? Very empty. It's nice. Lead. Just right there, huh? Bioreactor fragment. I'm, like, still sitting good with my oxygen, too, which is pretty awesome. Alright, so lots of titanium. Not that it's a bad thing, but... I was kind of hoping for a bit more copper on this run. I don't know if I have room for this. I do. To my surprise. Still have 2 slots open. haven't come to the surface though once during that entire trip. It's pretty ridiculous. Very good. All right. You know what? Let's go up here. My inventory's full. Duh. All right. So let's create as much titanium as we can. Convert all the scrap over. That was all the scrap, really. I mean, it's quite a bit. Beacon. 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 What? Oh, beacon. What was that thing? Oh, the mobile vehicle bay. Grav trap. Sea glide. All right. So let's put our titanium away. I think we've got actually not a ton more actually. I thought we would have like thought we got a lot more than that. Or had a lot more than that, but we used a lot, so not too surprised. And silver. 3 beacons. All of our nonsense. I should grab... Well, I should just pop the batteries out of some of these things. Like, the battery in this, for example, is pretty much dead. So yeah, get that out of here. What's the battery looking like? 77 on that, 70 on that, 78, 100, 66. Okay. Actually, things aren't too bad. Okay. We will, before we go off in the Cyclops, time we got. Okay. We're gonna go check out this deep cave once. Really digging the base. Everything is coming together so nicely, which makes me think something awful is going to happen soon. We'll see. But no, I've been down in this place before, but I definitely did not have the ability to dive as deep as I can now in the Seamoth. So I say we check it out. And I'd be surprised if there isn't magnetite everywhere down here, because I wasn't looking for it last time. Ouch. I did get bit by one of them the other day. There, it was
Seek fluid intake.
You know, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but
Vital signs stabilizing.
they don't like my little ship either. So I know the snakes are inside these, right? But are there also ones that don't have snakes in them? Oh, I'm sorry? Why is it so ominous? Ominous. I can't speak. Like that one, right? Like it seems like I could just come over here. I hate this. Can I go down there? A jelly shroom? I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. That made me feel a lot of internal horror. I was just very tense going in there. Lithium. See, this is what I'm talking about here. I need to bring my prawn suit down here. Diamond. I don't know, whatever that was. Lithium. Gold. Oculus. That's not new. I've eaten one of them. Gold. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely been here. It's not... This music is epic. More lithium. What is that?
New creature discovered.
I've never seen that. No. No, please. Son of a... Why is the health not affected nearly as much as I would have thought with that thing? I mean, I'm not complaining about it, but also... It is kind of crazy. So, the fact that I can get over to this particular location from the other caves, like, this is just one giant underground cave then. And more importantly, it's the giant underground cave that doesn't really go deeper than this. A whole lot deeper than this. Magnetite, diamond. What's my inventory looking like? Still good, still good. That's magnetite as well. There's been a fair amount of supplies just coming down here. 4 more slots I could pick some more stuff up if I find any. It's been pretty rich. Ow. Lithium. Magnetite. No nickel, though. It's important to definitely note that no nickel has been located. Seems like that's the missing key for a lot of the modification table stuff that I can eventually do. But this is a pretty killer location for lithium. If I got my my prawn suit down here, I've seen like 4 large lithium deposits and a large gold deposit. So it's kind of nice. You're all so grumpy. What are you? Is that gold? It looks like gold. Gold. Okay. I'm just curious to what region the nickel will be in. See, are we getting somewhere else now? Calm down. Stop smacking me. See, this is where I was before, and I gathered like a bunch of magnetite here. But no, I mean, there's not really like a deeper area to explore here. I mean, this is it. Never came here. Oh wow, a health pack. I don't necessarily think it would be a bad idea to create like a little base down in one of these, honestly. I just don't know how I would get power to it. I mean, I could make a multi-purpose room and put a bioreactor in and then just like power it up when I get into it. But I almost like the idea of just having like a little like single straightaway piece with a thing on it. Solar thing on it. Interesting. So this was nothing. I feel like this is not the same place. Ow. That I had come in at. Yeah, it's not. This is the large wreck. Yeah, so that's a very large cave, all underground, but it's not deep. Like, it's not deeper than, like, 300 meters or more, so... My base glowing from afar. Looks pretty legit. stupid little air pipe that I built. Whatever. Alright, what's the health on that? Absolutely kidding me right now. Potatoes! Oh no. How much oxygen do I have? I have plenty of oxygen. I'm not even worried about it right now. I will be if I don't get crap put away. Alright, diamond. And magnetite. 5 pieces.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
I don't like that. Creepy eggs. Yeah, I got these guys. These cool dudes.
Calorie intake recommended.
Just calm down, alright? I'm not eating these guys. I didn't get to scan the eye thing. Hey! Eat?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, well, they're not stabilized enough. Sorry. But I haven't learned how to make food bars yet. Until I do. Gotta survive somehow. Dun 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 dun. I do feel bad though, eating them. It's like they're just like chilling, and I'm just killing them all. Oh well. What you gonna do? Okay. Inventory, you're looking good for takeoff. Got water on board. Power cells. I've got everything I need. So I think we're set. Some shop here. Oh yeah, potato farm. I will return someday with alien poop. Awesome.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Kill the lights.
Engine powering up.
Okay. Well, here goes nothing. We're gonna head west, which I'm pretty sure we've probed pretty far west anyway, but so is that like, that's the huge deep wreck site, which I do remember. That was where we kind of wanted to figure out if we could use the propulsion gun. Okay, tightly. Take a look at this. Interesting. Now we're headed more southwest here. Yeah, I'm not sure why we're digging in like that. So reality is... my depth. Oh man, not even like deep at all right now. Is that another air system thing? Sort of looks like it. Oh wow. Can't say that I wanted him to be around.
Rig for silent running. Engine powering down.
That kind of looks like nickel, you know? Silver, though. Lots of it. Like, lots of silver. Titanium. So yeah, like... Oh, good point. I didn't even think to scan that the last time. I'm a dumb. So, the question here is, Does the Leviathan attack the Cyclops, you know? And I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I feel like it could very easily, but I'm also sort of the same size of it. Moonpool fragment. It's not nearly as useful as I was hoping it would be. Hey! Can I cut any of these? Of course not. That would be, too easy. Huh. Power cell charger. What? Nuclear waste disposal. Well, I feel like that's probably going to be important.
Acquired.
Yeah, of course, I have to cut this stupid thing open. Down to 70 seconds, give or take. That's not too bad. I have a decent distance to go back. So depending on how big this room is, actually running out of oxygen pretty quick. I get so nervous whenever... Alright, I'm gonna have to come back. The room is actually relatively interesting. Okay. So now we make a mad dash because the Leviathan is just above us and there's warpers all around us.
30 seconds.
Shut up. Oh, all right. Get this out of my inventory. And yeah, we'll throw the useless crap in here as well. We don't really want that. Okay, let's try this again. Why are the warpers everywhere? That's just gonna be a power cell charger. I mean, who is insane enough to, like, come here right away at the beginning of the game? I guess people probably do it, right? You guys... Chic plant pot. That's new. I don't have that. Basic plant pot.
Acquired.
Getting all the important stuff here. You know? You can't have that, apparently. Coffee vending machine. That's the best news! What? Did I get it? Yeah, it's important enough to, like, stop and check, because what the heck? Hello? Should be, like, interior. Should be in, like, my regular... Yeah, okay. Thank goodness. Pick up blue cap and the gray cap. Absolutely. I mean, when I'm drowning in the ocean, about to be eaten by a Leviathan, I want to look stylish. It's gonna be the most important thing when I'm going down. Oof, I'm so uncomfortable. I really... Better, before I get myself lost. I'm already lost. Okay. And back we go. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, I just don't know if the Leviathan will come after me in this. I don't
Welcome
know.
aboard, Captain. All systems
I
online.
imagine something will. Because otherwise, why would... Yeah, I'm rigged for silent mode.
Engine powering up.
Should probably continue to the west. Oh. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Didn't really do anything.
Ahead standard. Engine powering down.
So, what is exactly killing my battery? I mean, do we probe this out here? Oh, man. See, this is only like 380 though below. That's lead. Question is, can we navigate that get down to here. And, like, how much more efficient can we make the engines? I mean... and lighting, too. Like... Holy heck with the lighting. Yes, our power is at 6%.
Engine powering up. Check the cams. So it looks like silent mode actually uses a lot more power. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this place.
Local scans show a nearby opening, leading to a biome with extensive fossilized remains.
Yeah, like, look at that guy. He looks like fun. Keep the lights off. Oh, but yeah, kill the engine. What am I doing? Did I kill the engine?
Engine
No.
powering down.
Kill the engine, for sure. Alright. Some water here. What do we got? Useless crap all day. Alright, there we go. I am gonna put a beacon here. Oh, so what the heck am I looking at right now? What am I hearing? Scan a room fragment. What are you doing down here? Is that nickel? That's gold. He's a very green gold, though. It's just the lighting, or lack thereof, rather, right? Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, I definitely heard that. Just stay away. Okay, I'm just gonna put it right here. And then I'm gonna say, fossils nearby. Yeah. Like, I don't have time to come up with a, you know, an intricate name. Is this gold? Like, I love that you're giving me gold. It's really kind. But, I'm much more interested in nickel, believe it or not. Have I not scanned this before? Apparently not. Nope. Nope. What's that? Just like a river? This is ridiculous. Alright, that's where I'm headed. Let's get some oxygen and just unload what I have. I don't have a lot on me, but I don't really want to have a bunch of crap on hand. Alright, and... Wait. What was that? I don't know what that means. You keep doing it. Copper. I've come all the way down here. Is that nickel? Titanium. Hey, I haven't seen nickel once, so, you know, I don't know what I'm really looking for. I can scan this. Coral. Fair enough. Brine lily. Can I pick that up? I don't want to get into the brine, I don't think. I feel like it's not a big deal, but I feel also like if I touch it, I'm gonna regret touching it. I've seen them before. So, crab octopus things. There's titanium deposits everywhere around here. This area is pretty immense. Finding quartz and copper. Alright. I don't know. Maybe this is where I need to build a base. I feel like I'm... Whoa. Okay, so I'm seeing big bones down there. I'm gonna have to come back, get closer. I'll move quicker next time, get down to that location. I don't like that implication, though, because we know there's something enormous down here. Somewhere. And the fact that we are seeing the bones, huge bones. Oh man, I hope I can get there. If I drown down here. No, we're not gonna drown. We're not gonna drown. We're right here. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Cutting it very close. Good times. Great times, even. Sure. Don't actually have as much food as I had hoped I did. But that's okay. Right. That's full. That's full. Where the screen's a little bit shaky or something. I thought it was my eyes for a moment. I was like, what the heck's going on? Alright. Now we go to the bones. Alright, so when we hit like 100 on the oxygen, we need to hightail it back. Actually, probably give myself a little bit more room than that. So what's the little radio indicating?
Terrain scans indicate this biome contains unusually high concentrations of organic and fossilized remains.
Okay. Well, I don't know how I was supposed to get down there. Oh man, that's the worst. But I really want to scan you. Can I just scan you and then I'll leave you alone? What do you think? Where's your friend? Does he want scan? A river prowler. There's just like the river Styx. I'm with you, man.
I'm surprised I am okay. I see you. I see you, and I genuinely don't want to meet you. Holy... Oh no! We are way behind on the oxygen, side of things. Go. 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 I mean, I could definitely get the Cyclops closer here. I'm worried a little bit about power levels, but I don't also have to necessarily get it all the way back home. I could always get it kind of close.
30 seconds.
Oh yeah, well, we made it in perfect time, didn't we? Excellent. That couldn't have gone any smoother. We did get a Crystalline Sulfur, which is kind of cool, but I also had to hurt myself to do so. Gold. Just spend some time around here. Although it's genuinely not really beneficial. There's really nothing around. Very cool terrain. Still can't believe, like, I'm here. And I'm still just, like, finding copper and stuff. Is that the same place? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, good. Cool thing is, I'm not even at 900. So, I could put another beacon at the entry point here. I should probably head back. Maybe that's what I should do. Put an entry point beacon down and go back home and bring my Seamoth here. I mean, I'm well within the 900 meter depth. I could come down here and just fly around. It's going to be a lot less power use. I should probably rig it with a torpedo launcher, though. Hey, buddy. Just glitching through the ground there. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you. Oh, yeah. Yep. Good friends. So if fossils are that way, before I abandon this region, what is the other way?
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Uh-huh. Actually, not really a whole lot, doesn't seem. Seems like this area may just primarily be to get access to that other region and to find pieces of the scanner room, apparently. I don't entirely understand how it... Yeah, this is what I want to be doing. For sure. Gold. Warper. There's really nothing great around here, is there? I mean, we got very little to show for this other than a couple pieces of nightmare fuel. I got some blood oil, but honestly, it's not all that impressive. Okay, so we went over there. I guess we'll just check over here quick. But that way takes us to the creep fish. I like the creep fish. No. Nothing. Okay. So at this point, we've got our place. We got our beacon put down. What? A spine fish. I'll scan you.
New creature discovered.
Terrific. Just what I wanted. That's gold, right? Everything around here is gold. Why is nickel the hard one to find? Now, I mean, obviously there's something through the bones, right? Like, you go to the other side of that and there's gonna be something new. That's where I think I'm gonna have to get the sea moth involved. It's such a smaller amount of power that it needs. I'm not putting a fish in my locker. But hey, you know what? I didn't die. So that's cool. I really shouldn't have said that, because I do have to bring this thing up quite a distance. What's our power at? We're still at 4%. That's good.
Powering up.
Alright. And sonar this once. Get a lay of the land. Okay, so we're going... basically going straight up. Awesome. Yeah, I was just saying to myself, what we really need is to run out of power. My engine still running?
Engine powering down.
I mean, the power's dead. We just get to come back into here, swap out a couple batteries. Perfect. One, two, wait, was that? Don't let me pick the zero charge ones, please. Now what sucks is that this is it then. This is all the power that I've got on hand. If I don't have enough to get back home, then this is gonna have to sit wherever I get to and wait for me to come back and power it back up. I guess I'm gonna have to get more of those power saving modules. Stack them. 100%.
Engine powering up.
Alright, alright. Let's go. Let's keep this safe. Keep this moving steady. It's fine. Alright, I think I want to put a beacon down here, though, right? Let me...
Engine powering down.
Still at 100%. I'm gonna leave lights off for now. Last thing I need to do is bring attention to any of this. Oh. Oh, dang. So I was, like, right here the last time. So it's not really the entry. Right?
Rig for silent running.
No. Interesting.
Rig for silent running.
Very, very interesting. So... I mean, yeah, our beacon's right there. This is straight up. Okay, no, I can do that. I can go straight up here. I just wonder if it would be better to head that way. Hello?
Engine powering up. Okay. This is a little nerve-wracking getting this thing up out of here, but definitely feeling like this is the place to put this beacon down.
just to indicate, like... Deep fossil entry points. Okay. Perfect.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Engines running. That's what I like to see. That might be a problem. That's fine. Not sure how I made it back so quickly. I guess the silent running and sonar must really suck the battery down. Well, that's good to know, but... I don't know where to park this thing. Oof. Settle down. Alright. Alright. We made it back alive.
Powering down.
Found a pretty ridiculous spot, too. Definitely worth checking out a little bit more. Let's bring lights up for a second. How are my batteries doing? Everything on this side's full power. So it's just this guy that's sort of low. Kill the lights. Will anything be drawing power while I'm like this? Because like, I'm pretty sure the engine's off, right? Yeah. Alright, let's take the prawn out of here. Yeah, what'd you think of that? Get out of here. I hate those fish. Those fish in particular. Yeah, I mean, I could have gotten out down there and mined some of those gold deposits. Probably was a stupid thing that I didn't, but honestly, I just didn't, and I didn't care either. There's not Hey, my battery. There's not really much of a good reason to get like a ton of gold right now. I'm not trying to do anything that would require a lot of that, so I'm a little disappointed that I didn't find where the sea treaders roam again, but I'll find that next time. Oh yeah, I had tons of stuff down there. Delicious. Oh, I see, just added 3. Let's go ahead and eat this. Seems like it would be mostly just bones, honestly. How is my power level so high right now? Yeah. Salt, put that away. Definitely got to get these power cells charged up. And I have this battery. What? Whatever. Gonna need to get more salt-cured fish as well. Because, I speak of which... I think you're in the wrong place. Hmm? Yeah, 'cause we've only got like 1 salted fish. Alright. Let's grab what we have here. Oh, yeah, I wanted to check the... Didn't realize that that thing made a noise. A lot of useless junk. Okay. Gonna get these taken out of here. Did I shut that? Come on. Yeah, I also didn't get any uranite while I was down there, which is nuts. Didn't get any quartz. They have a ruby on me here. 1 piece of titanium. Whole bunch of useless stuff. Just gotta take that up. Now we have our blood oil. Blood oil here. Useless stuff here. Looks like we may need more room for useless stuff. Well, got good news about that. I got plenty of things to make useless stuff out of. Or storage for useless stuff out of. Alright, I think you only need 1 of these. Wrong room. We're not putting useless stuff in the bedroom. Come on now. Ugh. Very nice. Useless. Let's try to get a little bit of organization to our useless stuff. Yeah. And then hats and beakers, junk like that. Go over there. %93 already. That is awesome. Things charge pretty quickly. Sorry, I do have 2 gel sacks and a titanium. Oh, oof. Where do we keep the gel sacks? Rare, or is that... I don't remember. Hey! I was right. Rare. I wish I had gotten more of that uranite. It'd be nice to kick off the nuclear power, see what that's going to be like. It's a good thing that I got the nuclear waste recipe. I think that's gonna matter somehow, maybe? Not a recipe for nuclear waste.
All systems online.
But a disposal bin for nuclear waste. And yeah, I got a thing of sulfur crystalline or whatever. Which is definitely going into the rare box because, I mean, hello. Creep egg. Lots of creep eggs. Rare. Rare. Quartz. 5. Copper. Okay. I mean, I needed copper, so I can't complain, but like, you go all the way down there, and that's what you find. It's kind of wild. Yeah, I'm not too sure, like, where I should be focused on traveling, right? Should I, like, be going outward or down? I just don't know. Okay, that's 100. That's 0, 0. Okay. Do I have stuff in my storage bin on this guy? Hello. I don't. That's nice. Seal that up. What am I doing? I should grab stuff from down here. I've like already made like 3 trips. Why would I forget what I'm doing? Awesome. Empty. Should be empty. It's nice that they have those built-in lockers. Kind of get a little bit of free storage to pull stuff out. Could throw some more lockers in there pretty easily. Especially that middle room. If for nothing else, just like storage material. for what I'm collecting while I'm out. Guess I'll make some ignits, because I don't really want to occupy another full locker for titanium. There we go. Usually get 1 uranite. Better than none. I know I've been in areas that have, like, it seems almost riddled with the stuff. Maybe I, for next time, throw these power cells in my pocket so that I'm able to charge those first thing. So, used to dispose of nuclear waste. Caffeine-free coffee, heck yeah. Yeah, so fun fact. Coffee, I love it. I love the flavor. And, sorry, phone's going off. But, unfortunately, caffeine doesn't always sit well with me. The anxiety and all. So, if I'm brewing coffee at the house, I usually grind my own, and then, like, it's definitely not caffeine free. I'm gonna put this right here. Okay, so our food locker will need to go elsewhere. I don't hate that. Okay. Yeah, so I do like caffeine-free coffee. I just like the flavor of it. If I'm out somewhere and I'm able to get that, then I usually will. Especially if it's like later in the day. But
you look like you could use some coffee.
yes! Oh, the interface doesn't... Yes! That's fantastic. That's the best news. Alright. I really love that these are in here. I mean, I don't think you want to, like, live off of, like, coffee and chips. Oh! But it's cool that you can do that. Not live off of it, but you know. Alright. And lastly, for tonight, we're gonna go up here and put our nuclear waste thing in. Can I do that? Yeah. Why do you need so much space? If I sleep, do those bubbles go away? Is it like am I like exhausted state or something? Let me try that real quick. I'm just curious. Because I can't tell, like, it gets bad whenever I'm, like really deep. Oh, yeah. But to say this game's without graphical defect would be a complete lie, so... Because, I mean, we see them pretty frequently. Now, it doesn't seem like that clears it up entirely. Alright, we'll check the power here. So I don't know if sleeping does anything. Seems like it might've. Alright. We have a nuclear waste disposal. We've got the nuclear plant built. We got 2 nuclear rods. Gonna probably focus on getting the other 2 constructed next time. You know, bigger questions, though, are coming up with... Do we even want to keep our base here permanently? Which, yeah, no, I'm not moving this base, but could reconstruct, like, another one? Because we're finding a lot more interesting locations now. It almost makes sense to try to build something closer to them instead of having to come all the way back here every single time. Maybe you're not supposed to, right? Maybe, I mean, I have the Cyclops. Maybe I should just be out cruising all the time. But you need somewhere to, like, charge all your crap up. I don't know. Is there a right way or a wrong way to play this game? If there is, I'm sure I'm doing it the wrong way. What do we got for the... Just we have 2 more recipes. No, just the fish. Okay. Alright. And here we are at our front door, where we will save. And quit. Yeah, so pretty intense tonight. That was a lot of new territory. Deepest we've been, kinda? It's crazy how close we were to that region, but we just didn't go down far enough to kind of get there. And now I will have the ability to go there in the Seamoth, which gives us a ton more mobility at the expense of much, much, much less power. Although, granted, I was kind of abusing the Cyclops. I was putting all of the power-hungry systems on... you know, silent mode, the sonar, those things just kind of eat the battery up, it seems. So I'll have to keep that in mind for the next time we take it out. Just make sure we don't use those too consistently. But even with the Seamoth, I mean, I have a sonar module on that. It seems like it'd be pretty ideal to take that down into that cave, check that area out. Again, the mobility, I think I'd be able to kind of outmaneuver some of those larger predator fish down there. I really want to see what's on the other end of that where the giant fish was coming from, because I haven't gotten anywhere remotely close to that. We did find our crystalline sulfur stuff down there too, so hopefully we can get a little bit more of that, and with any luck, find some nickel ore. I don't know where the heck nickel ore is going to be at, but I'd also be interested, but I need a nickel ore to do it, but I want to upgrade the depth module for the Cyclops, because how deep can you go? I've not found many areas that seem like you can go even deeper than, like, 600 to 700 meters down. But I know that's not true. I mean, all of the smaller vehicles are equipped to go, at this point, they're ready to go for 900 meters. And that's without a depth module on the prawn. So, I don't know, maybe 1,500? 2,000? I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell. Anyway, that's going to do it for me tonight. Just want to say thanks to anybody who stopped in, checked out the stream. Hopefully you found something interesting, entertaining. Hope you're having a little bit of a good time. I know I certainly am. Game's going pretty well. I'm excited with it. I'm having fun with it. So, yeah. So it's going to do it for me. Anyone watching it in the future as well on YouTube, thank you. Appreciate that as well. All right. Anyway, have a great night. I hope to see you all on the next stream. See ya.